surrounded by water and bathed in sunlight. This is what a $5.8 million floating home in Fremont looks like from the outside. And inside, unobstructed 270-degree views.
It's one of the most significant floating homes on Lake Union.
Jay Kipp is a managing broker with RealLogix Sotheby's International Realty.
And if we do sell at that price, it will be the second highest recorded sale price on Lake Union. Highest priced floating home to sell to date is $6.25, and that was on East Lake.
But this particular floating home comes with a unique feature.
Welcome to the basement.
That's right. This two-bedroom, three-bath floating home has a basement.
Basements are no longer permitted in new construction floating homes. The regulations are quite strict, of course. You know, we have salmon and whales in our waterways.
In addition to those regulations, though, Jay says some of the shoreline is just too shallow.
Those floating homes that do have basements are traditionally end of dock or second to end of dock with wonderful exposure.
From the rooftop deck to the kitchen.
The countertop here is a live edge book match countertop with a split seam down the center.
To the master bedroom.
Part of what's unique here.
And even a fireman's pole. This nearly 2,500 square foot home is the definition of waterfront living. And while it's washed in luxury, the concept of floating homes has evolved significantly over the years.
Originally, you know, the floating home communities were, I don't want to say low income, but it wasn't the superior housing of the day. Today, with the scarcity of waterfront access to you know, all the wonderful water that we have here in Seattle, Puget Sound, the lifestyle component has led a dramatic change in, you know, the appeal of on-water living.
Floating homes, just one aspect of the current housing market, but a very Seattle-specific part.
If you're coming from really anywhere other than Sausalito, the concept is unfamiliar, maybe a little bit novel.
Jay has two floating homes on the market. He says the other one is actually larger in size, but less in price. It stands at more than 4,000 square feet and is the largest on Lake Union, but it's a leased mortgage rather than an owned mortgage. So it's selling for $3.9 million. In the studio, Shira Matsuzawa, Fox 13 News.